Hello, Slicey Dicers. This is Brian with another knife video for you. Today we have kind of a fun one. I did this like a year ago, maybe a bit more than that. It was in response to someone else that did a tag for it. I kind of wanted to do one of my own and update it. So this is just my best sounding knives that I currently own. I have changed the microphone setup here a bit, so I'm hoping it's going to pick up the sound a little better than it did in the previous one. So let's get going. It is top 10. I'm just going to do 7 that are just kind of in no particular order, and then I will do a top 3, and we will see if my previous one was dethroned. I will link to that other video down below and at the end if you want to go check out the previous version of that. So hopefully this microphone picks up the sounds correctly, and this will be a lot of fun for you. But again, this is just based on sound. A couple of these here I don't carry, 1 or 2 I don't really even like that much, but they sound amazing. So let's get going. First up, this is a new one. Just got in a few days ago, like maybe a week ago. This is the Kershaw NORAD, one of their budget models. So this is not going to be all expensive stuff. And I'm going to try to mostly shut up on this, which I know you guys are probably very happy about. But the Kershaw NORAD, about 70 bucks, I think. Hold on. Yeah, that's just a good solid noise. Stainless steel frame lock. Just a good solid noise. Sounds good on closing as well. Yeah. This makes a lot of really good noises. I feel like I should be using one of those ASMR voices. Listen to the knife open and close. Go to your happy place. Good sounding knife, the Kershaw NORAD. Now, next up, just kind of grabbing these piecemeal again until we get to the last 3. Would be the EDC Knives Malice, about 280-ish bucks, depending on which configuration you get. Move it over here towards the microphone so you can hear it better. That's just a good, solid mechanical, just click. Not as good on the closing as some of the others. That's why it's not in the top 3, but it's not a big, loud bang. It's just a nice, good, solid click. Excellent sounding knife. Again, about 280 bucks is the EDC Knives Malice. I will try to link to the reviews of all these down below. Next up, I had to put one auto in it. I did not put any OTFs in it. I'm just not particularly in love with the sound of an OTF. I like fidgeting with them. Fidget Factor, they're fantastic. None of them sound that amazing to me, but autos, I think the best sounding auto I've ever handled is the little ProTech SBR. They're like 170, they're not horribly expensive, and this thing just bangs. Oh, it just makes such a good bang sound. Obviously, it doesn't make any sound at all in the closing. But I have several ProTechs, and I still think the SBR hits the hardest of any of them. Just an excellent, excellent noise. And the next up would be... It wouldn't be a slicey dicey video without a hinder in it. This is the XM18 with the full tie scale. I want to clarify that. I think the full tie ones just sound a lot better than the G10 normal version with the liner in them. It just amplifies the noise a bit more. So yeah, this is an XM18 with the titanium Warthog scale. 425 starting out for these. You get in the tie scale, it's like another 100 and some bucks. So not an inexpensive way to go, but again, just that really good click. Yeah, great sound on closing. Oh, love the closing sound on this. That little musical note. And again, just that nice mechanical click. Just that really good sound. Next one. This is one I don't feature on the channel a lot, but I do like it. It's probably, I think, one of the most underrated knives out there. This is the Best Tech Malware. I can't remember what these cost. I know it's somewhere north of 200, but I don't remember. I'll put it on the Spidey Flick first time, but I think it does sound a little bit better with a flipper. Again, more of a clicker than a banger. Nice, good detent noise, especially if you get your finger off the, if you get your finger off that lock bar. This sounds even better on the close. Great sounding knife. Next up, this is another ProTech, sort of. This is a Ferrum Forge Mordax made by ProTech, distributed by Drop. Aluminum handle knife. Don't always equate that with good sounds, but you know what? Even going back and watching my old video, I had a lot of aluminum handle knives on it, so I think I was kind of wrong about that, but again, just very satisfying mechanical sound. And the closing's unique as well. Very clicky, and also amazingly fun knife to fidget with. Really a blast. The Ferrum Forge Drop Mordax, made by ProTech. Awesome sounding knife. And now the last one before we get to the final three. This is the Cold Steel 8010. A lot of cold steels make a very satisfying bang noise, but I don't know. I've always found the 8010 to sound the best. I just like that noise. Just a good solid thwack. Really good sounding knife. About 200, a little south of that for one of these. I think it's very solid sound. And I like the closing sound as well. It's not like a click. It's not very mechanical, but it's very satisfying. Now, we'll go to our top three. What are my top three? Well, one is a budget knife, and I believe it was in the top three of the last one. This is only about 50-ish bucks. The Ontario Rat Model 1. This is a D2. The cheaper OS 8 one sound just the same, but just listen to this. That is a good, solid sound. I use this for size comparisons a lot, and often when I do, I surprise myself in videos. When I open it up, I'm like, oh, I forgot it sounded like that. It sounds so good. Again, very good closing sound. Just a great sound. Now, to the top three. Number 2 is the previous champion. Yes, it has been dethroned. It is still an amazing sounding knife. The ZT-0562 Thai. This is a Rick Hendrick design. They're about 280 bucks. Especially the Thai versions just sound so good. Listen to that. I want that for a text tone or something on my phone. Okay, so that means we have a new champion. Who is the new La Champion? That would be unsurprising if you've watched my unboxing video of this. Microtech SOCOM Elite. I don't think anything sounds as good as one of these. They just sound so good. I know I've used this analogy before, but it is a knife that is one of those that's, there's several that are like this, but it's the knife equivalent of racking a 12 gauge. You know, if somebody hears this, they're going to think twice about whatever they're doing. I just love the sound of this. Just that little bit more than the 0562 Thai. It's close, but this just sounds better. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. Bit of a departure for me. I'm going to edit this down and try and punch up the volume a bit to make sure that it sounds okay, because I love this microphone, but sometimes it's a bit quiet. And look for some more fun videos like this while we're all stuck inside. Hopefully some of you are getting to poke your heads out. We'll see how that goes, but got a few more kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? A bit more eccentric-y sort of, you know, top 10-ish sort of videos coming for you. But thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know in the comments if you enjoy this kind of stuff. I've been Brian. Have a good one.